Yohji Yamamoto, Pour Homme, Spring Summer 2027. Let's get into it.
Can you believe this?
It has been a minute. I am weeks late to Fashion Week. I don't care. Everything you're about to hear was researched to the best of my ability, and the following interpretation is what I received emotionally, physically from the show. I am by no means an expert, I'm just an appreciator. These are just my opinions. The runway opens in Yohji's usual Parisian headquarters with an aged white backdrop with black and gray paint splattered all over it. The same material is seen on the floor as models walk across a rotting dry wood and approach two vials suspended by rope containing a blue and orange-red liquid respectively. Some models stop to gaze into it while others move it as if it's in their way. The way that they gaze into it, I don't want to repeat lost, but they just not necessarily lost, not infatuated, curious. It looks familiar to them. I think that they are, gazing into these vials with a type of curiosity, like they've lost something or like they're trying to recognize something, but they don't have that drive in them to really care to recognize what they're looking at. With music curated by Yamamoto, multiple songs offer these soft, contemplative melodies. As I mentioned before, with the themes of this show that I had interpreted, they bring emotions of self-reflection, loneliness, and shame. As the models wander across the runway, the song choices in the show, I think, pair very well with just their attitude, the clothes that they're wearing. One of the songs that stuck out to me was Miss Uja Koi, translated into love from Japanese. I was unable to find the version that was used in the actual show itself, but the song still struck the same, and the chorus is as follows. I feel like the content of this song in particular fit into my overall interpretation of the show, where it's just this general feeling of melancholy and unloneliness that is just present among these pieces and the models and overall state of the world. Much of the pieces featured here come with exaggerated shoulders, some fraying of this fabric, and as this collection continues, you see a lot of Yohji playing with his tailoring, obviously again in the shoulder area with uses of grommets, specialized pleating, and just a lot of extra padding to just give that look of broader shoulders across all of the models. Some of the coats I really liked. Some of the coats featured text on the back of them, and these were some French phrases, that could also allude to the theme of my show. Now, big disclaimer, I do not speak French and I cannot read French, so I had to translate some of these. And I know Google with their AI bullshit is probably gonna hoe me, so please bear with me. I am not even gonna try and say this. This look roughly translates to "in search of the inner ghost." I'm receiving this as a descriptor for the wearer of these clothes. To me, all of the dropped shoulders, the pleating remind me of just how we as people drop our postures when we're struggling, lost, or contemplative. With the idea of lostness in my mind, I ask myself, what is this inner ghost that we're searching for? Is this something from our past that we've been missing, something we lost recently that we've been missing, and are in such a disarray of thoughts that we don't even know what exactly we're looking for, but we just know something is gone. The next coat roughly translated to a sense of displacement, memory of origins, nostalgia for the shores. The only thing I could find about this was from a visitor's guide to a Leonora Carrington exhibit at the Museum of Luxembourg in Paris. I am not sure if Yohji is an admirer of her work, and in my research, Leonora Carrington is a surrealist artist from England, moved to Mexico. There could be a connection here that was used as a reference. Maybe he's just an admirer of her art. I'm not gonna deep it too much. It's a reach, but it's worth noting. Overall, I love how the clothes flow on the models as they walk. Some of the pieces feature lace details as well as just visible, breathable materials. I'm sure it could be silk, linen. I know Yohji likes to use a lot of linen across his brands. And some of my favorite pieces are actually the footwear. I myself am not too much of a fan of sandals, but the ones showcased here were pretty flattering to me. I think it's just refreshing to see something that isn't a hyper trendy low top or ballet flat, because I feel like we're getting too much juice out the squeeze. I don't know. There's too much trendy hyper blah, 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 blah going on. I'm like low-key a victim to it. I'm not gonna lie. I have my dunks, I have my sambas, but it's just nice to see something else. So yeah, overall, great show.